Hi, my name's Paul Pringle. I'm the Managing Director of Solarglide Limited, and welcome to our product deep dive for Roman blinds for ships and yachts. A Roman blind is a blind it's extremely decorative in a sense that it looks stunning on the window. It folds down the window or up the window depending on the operation of the blind. It folds into nice consecutive rectangles to allow lots of light into the room. It was originally called the Roman blind because the Romans used it to keep the dust and the dirt from doorways and windows back during the Roman Empire times. It is used functionally when it's fully down. It's like a complete rectangle of fabric on the window, keeping out all light and heat. But it folds in a Concertina style back up the window, and it looks incredible when paired with luxury curtains or shears as well at the window. At Solarglide, we just have one mechanism that we use for Roman blinds. That's the Sidewinder mechanism chain, and that can be positioned either on the left or the right hand side. It can be colour matched to the blind itself. We offer white, black, silver or chrome, which look really good on the blind. It also comes with a child safety catch to prevent the chain from actually swinging loose or from getting damaged or causing injury. And it's very easy to operate. You pull the chain one way to move the blind up the window, and you pull it the other way to move it down. The beauty of the Sidewinder chain is that you can actually set the blind at any level on the window, so it's not just a case of open or closed. If there's light coming in at the top of the window, you can set it to halfway down the window, which also looks very good. So we offer 4 different styles of Roman blind depending on the customer's requirement. We offer a classic Roman blind, we offer a European style Roman blind, a flat style or a hobbled Roman blind, and they are available on our website to see visually. It's a bit difficult for me to explain that on audio, but they are 4 different styles. They look very similar in their styles, but they've got features that are slightly different to each other, but they do operate in a similar manner. So Roman blinds are a very luxurious blind, so they're most suited to yachts, to super yachts, to luxury leisure boats, but also they're very popular on board cruise liners and ferries because they look fantastic when they're in public spaces. They not only look good, but they also do a fantastic job of keeping the windows insulated during the colder months, and they are lined with a backing lining, which means that they stop a lot of the light and UV rays coming through the window when the blind's in position. So all of the blinds that Solarglide offer, the Roman style, are child safe. The Sidewinder mechanisms that we offer come with a safety catch, and that prevents the chain from becoming dangerous. With the safety catch in position, it keeps the chain from moving, but it also keeps it in a state that it would not allow a child, for instance, to be strangled or to cause injury to a child. It's a very good system, and we fit them onto every blind that we supply into the industry. At Solarglide, we offer a recommended 10 different ranges, which include a few of the patterned and plain materials. They include names such as Raku and Staton. They're great choice on there. That's just to give our clients a selection if they haven't got an idea of what they're looking for. However, we also work with a lot of the fabric mills in the UK and internationally, and if an interior designer has specified a specific fabric for a particular project, we can source that on behalf of our client and then bring that into Solarglide and manufacture the product and deliver it on board. You can see all the recommended fabrics that we offer on our website. They're in the colour collection section of the Roman Blinds product page. So they're all there, but also the other option that we do is to provide a surface for fabrics that are already specified on a particular project. So 2 options available to our clients. Both of them are are used on a daily basis here at Solarglide, so it's a great service. What we try to do is, if a customer has specified their own material, we will try and source it on their behalf to take away the pain of having to do all that in advance. We do the whole process from start to finish. We do accept their fabric being sent to us from a client, but we always check to make sure that it's suitable for Roman blinds. Now, there is a lot of discussion in the industry about fabrics and what's suitable and what's not. Sometimes a curtain material that's been specified may look fantastic in a pair of curtains and it may sit well on the window. However, if you try to use that same material for a Roman blind, you may find that it's too soft in texture and it just doesn't sit right in terms of the folding of the blind. So what we do here at Solarglide is we have our recommended fabrics on the website which are suitable for Roman blinds, and we know that they fold perfectly. However, if a client offers us a fabric that has already been chosen by an interior designer, we will always be honest and with our feedback back to the client after checking the fabric to make sure it is suitable for Roman blinds, because it's not always the case that a curtain fabric is suitable for Roman blinds. We will always check that in advance, so before we even consider manufacture, and our specialists within Solarglide are very good at being able to tell if a fabric is suitable or not. Solarglide has a huge network of fabric suppliers that we work with on a daily basis. There's some very good ones in the UK that we deal with daily, and some of their selectors are on our website. But also, we work with international mills as well, from Europe, from America, all over the world, and we're happy to source on behalf of our client if a material is something out of the ordinary, if it's a very special fabric that isn't readily available here in the UK. We will source that and bring that into the UK ahead of manufacture. The fabrics that Solarglide offer as recommendations on our website are all IMO approved. We don't offer any fabrics that are not IMO approved, because we need to make sure that the fabrics fit with the regulations for going on board a seagoing vessel. We also offer MED approved fabrics by the batch, and they are available upon request. Here at Solarglide, we're specialists in Roman blinds. We have a big team of tailors that work exclusively on this particular blind, and we fit them day in, day out. On board ships, the sizes of windows can be very small up to very huge windows in public spaces, for instance, and we can cater for both. We can make very small Roman blinds for cabins and places as such, but we can also make much bigger Roman blinds for windows that potentially could be in a reception area of a cruise liner or a ferry, and we can do that without any problem. We use bigger cassettes for doing that, and we've got certain mechanisms that we use for much bigger blinds that are suitable for a much heavier weight, because the bigger the Roman blind goes, the more fabric that's used, which means that the force and the heaviness of the blind is much greater. We cater for that, no problem. So yes, small, medium, extremely large blinds is our forte. So a Roman blind can be fitted without any support, similar to what you would have in your home, where it's just hung loose. And that's great for certain scenarios, but on ships, because they move and they tend to move quite extreme if the weather's not great outside, we do add cable guide support systems to our Roman blinds, and they fit behind the blind. They're very discreet, and what they do is they keep the Roman blind in position. So in times when there's potentially a storm outside or the weather's not great, the blind will stay in position. If it's a much larger Roman blind, we use more heavy-duty cable guides, and they are a lot stronger and they cater better for much larger blinds, and they provide a great anchor point for the blinds to stop them from moving in such situations. Solarglide has an international team of installers. We travel the globe fitting our products, which include the Roman blinds that we're talking about today, and we are specialists in fitting Roman blinds. We set our Roman blinds up so they're ready to hang, so all the work's done here in the factory before they actually leave, making the installation side much easier to do once on board. That's something that we're very good at doing. We've got huge experience of doing that. We also have specialists in the team that deal with motorization. So if we're doing a large Roman blind that needs to be motorized, we will provide a team that understand how to do the electric side of it, but also give detailed surveys in advance if that service is required too. So yeah, installation is a service that we offer here at Solarglide, but that isn't necessarily needed every time. If a client prefers to install the Roman blinds themselves, that's absolutely fine, and we can provide detailed installation instructions as to how to do that. And we'll also here to offer support needed during or after the installation to ensure everything goes to plan. So the Solarglide website is completely packed with lots of useful information about our products. We try to put as much on there to give our customers lots of information in advance, color schemes, etc., to allow interior designers to select colors in advance. But also there's a lot of information that's technical on there as well, talking about the blind, how it works, how the styling that you can select as well. So there's a lot of information on there. If you visit the Solarglide website, in the product drop-down box, there are multiple products, and in the blinds and screens section is the Roman blinds product page. And if you click on there, you can see everything on there. And the other good thing about it is it shows lots of our previous installations, so you can see what the blinds would actually look like in situ. But there's a lot of selections on there depending on what you're looking for. If it's a pattern texture, we've got lots of selectors on there. If it's just a plain or a woven fabric that you're looking for, we have that on there too. So there's so much information there to digest should you visit our website to check out the product. The warranty for our Roman blinds is 3 years, and that covers the mechanism itself. So if the mechanism was to fail within that time, then we would replace it free of charge, and we would ship it to the ship wherever it is to be replaced. That doesn't include damage to the fabric. So if the fabric was damaged by a passenger or mishandled in any way, then that wouldn't be covered under the warranty. But we do pride ourselves on the quality of our mechanisms. So if something did go wrong, then we would resolve that straight away. So the future of our Roman blinds is going to be motorization, similar to a lot of the blinds that we promote in our business. Motorization is the future of the blinds industry, and it's becoming ever more popular in the maritime sector as people start to adopt it further as it becomes readily available. We do Roman blinds that can be motorized, and that isn't restricted by the size of the blind. It's actually better to make some of the huge Roman blinds as a motorized system rather than manual, because they're sometimes often hard to get to. And if we're talking a window that's maybe 5 meters in height, that can be difficult to operate, and you can imagine the weight of the blind. So a motorized system would be much better, and that can be operated using a handheld device, or it can be operated using a wall switch similar to a light switch that you may have in your home. So we are very specialist in that area. Motorization is something that we do on a regular basis, and it's something that we've got a lot of knowledge about. So if that's something of interest to a project that you've got coming up, then of course come and speak to us, and we'll give you support and guidance on the best system for your project. Thanks for tuning into our product deep dive, and if you want to find out more, you can visit our website www.solarglide.com, or you can contact us on email at theteam@solarglide.com, or you can find us on any of the social media platforms, including Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn.